Hey, GUTFOXX here. Today we got a 49ers 5-round mock. What are they going to do? Let's find out. We don't know, Debo hasn't happened. The combine's just starting right now, so we don't got testing. So there's going to be a little bit of a projection there. But let's look through San Francisco's roster. They got $50 million in cap space. Obviously, a lot of money is going to be tied up going forward. Whether you want to, AOX contract as that gets bigger. Debo might get sold. If he gets traded post June 1st, they can save $5 million. Pre June 1st, they're taking a massive cut, a haircut on him and his contract. Otherwise, you also have to pay the most important position, Brock Purdy. He's about to. I mean, the franchise tag is what, like $50 million too? I don't know. It's absurd. So you've got, I guess, 1 year of cheap Purdy. Otherwise, he's probably getting signed, and they might sign him even this offseason. So you got some space, but you got some limitations to that space as far as what you can add in free agency. I'm not going to project what they're going to add in free agency or do. We're just really here for the mock draft, and we're going to kind of like talk about scenarios as they come. It's kind of like fighting a bunch of third graders. You just take them as they come, and you see how far you can get. How many third graders could you take? So, free agents. They're losing Hargrave. I mean, that would have been a devastation like 4 years ago. Charvarius Ward is an L. That's a tough one. Greenlaw, another one. So, Devondre Campbell, he's already quit, man. He had that, I'm rich, I don't care about playing no more tweet storm. Shout out for him. Tell him like it is. He's got that FU money. Backup quarterbacks. I mean, the biggest problem with San Francisco last year was just the health bug. It really came, and it really infested them. It was like a regular Motel 6 style of a bug infection. Infestation. I can say the right word. There's some real bed bugs going on here. So, losing a funga. They're losing a few decent players this year, aren't they, too? Jordan Mason might be re-signed. We might have to take a running back for them. The successor of CMC, or maybe it should be like a counter for CMC. I know people are saying Caleb Johnson was great. So, let's take a look at this quickly. I just wanna briefly look at who they got. Brock Purdy, Ricky Purcell, Third and Juan, Debo, Brandon. I feel like Debo is probably the one to go. The problem is Debo looked a little out of shape last year, and a lot of people were giving him crap for that one. CMC got injured. Garendo's young. Taylor Mason, Juszczyk, the second out of 8 fullbacks in the NFL. Kittle, Brendel. Oh, Puny was great last year as a rookie. Aaron Banks, Colton. I would say it's not a bad idea to grab a tackle, because Williams, he ain't gonna be there forever. 36 and a half years old. Next up, corners in need. Charvarius Ward. They didn't like him last year, but cornerback is so hard to grade. So I don't necessarily always believe in CB grades. Jared Brown, Mustafa. We talked about them losing a funga. Safety could be a need. Linebackers, a need. Fred Warner still going crazy. Defensive interior is absolutely a need too. Yeah, I'd take a look at that position. So there's a few good spots. I'd say another edge isn't out of the realm. You got Bosa. You probably want another one there. So they actually have a surprising amount of needs for a team that's, been to the Super Bowl in recent years. Been right there. Sorry. So they're picking 11. I'm not going to trade up. The only way I'd want to trade up is to get in to the premier blue chip aspects level. But I think I'm going to let the board come to me. So we're just going to go ahead and start draft. All right. Ashton Genty went at 10. Campbell. Jahdae Barron. All right. There's a lot of good players left. It's going to be hard to pass on an edge right here. Right? That's the hardest position to get, because you got to take it early on in the draft. Whereas we've seen a lot of amazing corners come later in the draft. Kenneth Grant. Wow. Okay. To me, let me look at the line. Simmons, Membao. Membao's kind of like an undersized guy. Do you think somebody's trading up for Warren? Man, Tyler Warren here. That's actually it. I mean, the next generation's George Kittle. It's kind of hard to pass on his talent. The thing is, otherwise, I wouldn't mind 1, 2. I know Mike Green had, Mike Green might fall down boards due to the assault allegations against him. He addressed them. Will Johnson. I'm going to see, what are people offering me? 15? If I go down to 15 and they say take Tyler Warren, I don't think Atlanta's going to take Tyler Warren, though. Man, I would have trouble as the Niners passing on Tyler Warren here. How many years left does Kittle have? I mean, he could have 3 years, though. Staying healthy. Kittle's problem of the years has been his health. Let's get value. I have so many holes. I got a decent amount of picks, but I got so many holes. Will you give me 46? No. What about 11? So, okay, what does this take? 15 to 11. 1050 to... Okay, so I need 200 points worth of value. Their second round is 440. So that'd be too expensive. So I could give them my third round pick for their first and second. I don't know if I like that, though. Atlanta's not great. 46. I have to do something like this. Going from 99 to 46. To go down 4 spots. To go up 50 spots. That's not terrible. The thing is, I like a lot of prospects all the way to the hundreds. Let's try it. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so they went Will Johnson. Okay, so they took all 4 of the players I wanted. That was a massive L. The next 4 players were all players I was thinking of drafting. Alright, well, going forward, Niners, let's not do that. I screwed up, man. No! Oh, gosh! When looking for value gets real. I think I'm going to go Josh Simmons, though. I think if he's medically cleared, I think Josh Simmons is a great take. I'm going to do it, dude. I'm going to really do Josh Simmons. I think that's a great one. Yeah, now I got 43 and 46. I got fired. Make the mistakes now so we don't have to make them later. Good. Thank you, chat. Thank you. So I got 2 picks in the next 4. Wow. Okay. So this is beautiful. Is Araku still on the board? Yeah! We did it, chat! Oh, that's an easy pick. Oh, yes. Yes! And then let's look at the other need. Oh! Do I want Porter or Azariah? This is too easy. We're going crazy. Hang on. Do we want another guard? Tyler Booker's still here too. Bro. That'd be a nasty guard tandem. Booker and Puny? I might go Booker instead of a corner. I don't think Booker lasts this long, does he? No way. Booker and Puny? Oh, Watts is still on the board. Oh, Watts was not on the board. Watts got taken right after Ezeraku. Any good centers? This center class ain't as good as last year's. Center's weird. Center is very much like, you know, how they test. What's their agility drill in the testing? I forgot the exact number, but like you get a certain level you're gonna be like good in the NFL. That's for the other pick. Let me. I think Booker's the move. What if we go guard here? Brendel, huh? It's either guard or corner. I think I'm gonna go guard. I think Tyler Booker is the best talent available. So I think I'm gonna take that. All right. Now, if the Niners trade Debo, what do you think they get back in return? Is it gonna be like a 5th, 6th? So like if it's like a 6th, it won't really matter in this 5-round mock because like the contract's insane. Yeah, I definitely think building out to the trenches is a good play for the Niners. I really think that's the move. All right. This position, there's a couple safeties on the board. Tight end. Would we want a tight end to? I don't mind the tight end pick. Taking Gunnar Helm here as your successor to Kelsey. Sorry, wrong K, Kittle. Tackle, edge, guard. Do we want to draft for need? Castro, Winston. I kind of want. I kind of. So Savion Williams. Okay, tell me if you heard this before. Kind of Deebo Samuel-esque. I mean, how many of these get every year, and how many of them actually succeed? So would I want like a 6'3" Deebo Samuel and then ship off Deebo Samuel? They have him listed at 6'5". I'm not sure he measures it at 6'5". Maxwell Hairston might be a good choice here. It's between tight end and corner. I feel like the best talent available, though, is at tight end. So I'm going to go Gunnar Helm here. Yeah. I think I'm going to go Gunnar Helm as just the best talent available. And then at this pick, we'll see what's left. There was a decent amount of CBs here. The problem is, like, these guys aren't great, so you kind of got a hole here. That's tough. Maybe it was better getting a CB in the last round. I feel like just take the best talent. Can Savion block? Shannon likes wide receivers can block. Savion, I actually didn't look into his blocking. That's actually a great question. I never actually, like, when I was watching his film, I just watched him as a receiver. Bro's big. But yeah, I actually, based off my watch of tape, I can't tell you. Never draft tier 2 or more O-lineman first 3 picks unless you have 10 or more. Never draft 2 or more O-lineman at first 3 picks unless you have 10 or more. What? Never draft 2 O-linemen? That seems like a weird take. Let me think. I might look down the board a little bit. But let's... Best talent available. Jamari Caldwell as a pure nose is a good idea. Let me look at the halfbacks left. Jaden Blue's a receiving back. Harvey's a nice little guy who can scoot a bit. 5'9", 208. I think what I want, though, is the nose tackle. I think we go Jamari Caldwell as best talent at position of need. How many total picks have I got? I got 2 left. I got now my 2 comp picks here at the end of round 4 and 0 in round 5. So here at the end of round 4, I want to look into the CBs. I think I'm fine taking Quincy Riley here. And then my last pick for the Niners, Jackson Dart's probably gone by this point, right? As a backup to Purdy, because, you know, Purdy goes down from time to time. Let me look at that halfbacks. I actually really like Jarquise Hunter. He's another, I mean, dude, there's so many good names. Trevor Etienne. Bayshawn Tootin. I think Tootin's going to go higher than this. Taj Brooks, the bowling ball. Ollie Gordon. We've talked about him a few times, about him being a 2023 superstar. I think what I'm going to do, though, I'm going to take Trevor Etienne. Played in a big program. Maybe not as explosive as this bro, but let's add him. Let's add him to the Niners. I don't know. It really depends on what Shanahan's looking for in a running back to complement that spot. But, all right, they really loved the Josh Simmons pick at 15 when we traded down to get an extra second-round pick. Ezeraku, Tyler Booker's, who we picked up with that second-round pick. So God-tier guard-tackle combination coming in. Gunnar Helm, Jamari Caldwell, Quincy Riley, Trevor Etienne. They gave that draft an A-. A-. All right. I think that'd be a pretty darn good draft. Shanny loves one-cut RBs. Oh. Well, I'm not sure I would have taken Trevor Etienne in that case. There's your draft. Build the trenches. Get the edge. Get the tight end. Get the succession plan in order. You know what? Sign your quarterback. That's a good foundational draft. It's not sexy. Okay? It is in no way sexy whatsoever. Fans are going to look at this draft and be like, oh, boring. But I feel like so many more advanced fans nowadays, you know, a lot more people are a lot more into the NFL, understand these are the kind of drafts you need in order to succeed in the NFL because of how important O-line, D-line is.